It's time to welcome Brian Ralph into the Sleeper Snake Draft world. This is an honor that has only been bestowed upon me and Carter in the past. You are officially involved in this, and I'm looking forward because I have a feeling, Brian, from knowing you for a couple of years now, I have a feeling you know how to operate a snake draft. That's my guess. I can't hear you right now. We lost. This is bad
Nope,
sign.
nope. I had hit the mute button on my mic. That was
You
all it was.
I don't know if that's a tactical ploy or not, but I feel like I'm in a better spot than I was 10 seconds ago now. Here's what we're drafting today. I want to do a college basketball dynasty draft, which, if you're unfamiliar, if you're doing like an actual fantasy league or something, dynasty means things carry over, like a keepers league, essentially. So if you were to draft a player, let's just use some very random names here. If you were to draft, I don't know, Braden Smith, he would have 2 years left, and you would presumably get 2 years of him. If you were drafting Cooper Flagg, you would presumably know that you're drafting him for just one season, the same way you would draft a senior, Samson Johnson from UConn. So I want to keep that into consideration. Obviously, you could build your team completely different. You could say, I only care about talent. I'm going on one and dones. That would be very John Calipari-esque of you, Brian. I doubt you're going to do that. Or you can play the long game and draft some young guys you think might be good 3 or 4 years from now. But I'm very excited. It's your roster versus mine. We'll see who can be a better GM. Do you want the first pick or the second pick? It is a snake draft, and we're doing 8 rounds.
I think I want the second pick. I think I want the second pick.
Want the second pick. Okay. I wasn't ready for the first. I thought for sure you were going to take the first, and now I'm very scared.
I think I have a strategy. I can go first if you would like to. I
No,
think I
I
would
got
still
first.
get.
I got first. You've
I think
landed
I would
on
still get
second.
both guys I want.
You've landed on second. I'm going first. So you have 2 names in mind of who you want.
I do.
God, you scare me. Okay. I think I'm just gonna trust my gut at 1-1. I'm taking Cooper Flagg.
I
I'm
thought I
taking
could get him at 2.
I'm taking 1 year of Cooper Flagg because I think that's the most unmatchable thing here. And
Yeah.
if you think about it, 1 year of him versus like 1 year of some veteran senior types, it's not that different.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair. He was going to be my first pick. I thought him being a freshman and only getting 1 year may be available for me at 2. So I was going to go him and Dylan Harper. So I'm going to go Dylan Harper with my second
Ooh.
pick. I think Dylan Harper is that good and can be that good.
Wow.
Um, you threw me off here.
Sorry. I'm not though.
No, we'll stick with the freshman. VJ Edgecombe.
Okay.
We saw what he did in the Olympics for the Bahamas. I think he's going to be an absolute freaking star.
I mean, you're just full blown John Calipariing right now. Are you going to start
I,
these guys? Or are you going to bring them off the bench?
I want talent. I want winners.
Okay.
I want people who want to win.
All right. Well, this tweaks the way I'm going about things in a pretty big way with the way you're approaching this. I was going to kind of play the vet game, but if I don't need to play the vet game, I think I can just win the draft with 2 picks right here.
All
I'm
right,
going to
let's
take
hear it.
Mark Sears and RJ Davis.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
I mean, now
I,
I'm vetty. Now I'm old, and I'm getting the same years out of my guys as your backcourt.
you were correct. You were correct in that, but I wanted to make sure I got my freshman out of the way early before I went with the dynasty part.
Uh-oh.
Um, ooh, I guess I got 2. Um, ooh, scrolling through my list here of who I had down. Um, this kind of goes with the freshman. I'm gonna take this is not. I'm gonna take Aiden Mahaney. I'm gonna take two.
Oh,
I'm gonna take 2 years of Aiden Mahaney at UConn.
wow.
I think he's gonna be awesome.
Wow.
All the reports out of UConn are that he has been awesome. I think he will continue to be awesome. I think he's great. And then I'm going to take Colin Murray Boyles as a homer pick. Get 3 years of him at South Carolina. I think those could be 3 all SEC caliber seasons.
3 years?
Yeah.
He's not a lottery pick right now?
No.
Are we sure?
Yes.
I think you're trying to project a little bit with that.
I know enough about Colin Murray Boyles to know that he's a very good player, but it would surprise me if he was one and done or one more season and done.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I don't think you're crazy for that, but he was on my list. I just wouldn't view that as I'm getting 3 years of him, even with him back.
South Carolina may not get 3 years of him, but I think he spends all 4 years of college.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh man, my problem is a guy I thought about taking really, really early is still available, but I don't need him now. But I don't want you to get him, but I don't think you need him either. Hmm. I am looking for somebody with multiple years here. I don't like that my team is one and done, even if we're going to clearly win the national championship this year.
Tricked you into this now.
No, I like where I'm at still. You know, I'm gonna do something here.
Okay.
I'm gonna take two very versatile big men that I think have multiple years of eligibility left.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Owen Freeman from Iowa,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take Danny Wolf from Michigan.
Okay.
Lock down a front court for at least 2 seasons. Know that I've got room to spare here, and I've got a very old backcourt right now that I like.
In the spirit of sticking with, I think some of the best sophomores in the country, I can get 3 years out of. Um, give me JT Toppin and Milan Momcilovic.
That's good.
3 years of those guys, I think they'll be stars by the time they may be stars this year, but definite stars by the time they're seniors. I can get 3 years out of them. I feel good about that.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna take. I'm going Big Ten heavy again. Who gives a shit, Brian? I'm taking. This guy has to be in the draft. 2 years of Braden Smith guaranteed. Just has to be taken. Now, I didn't expect to go Mark Sears and RJ Davis. I thought Braden would be my starting point guard, but so I got a core 2 seasons from now of Braden Smith, Danny Wolf, Owen Freeman. I can work with that and fill in peripherally around there. And Braden Smith might end up starting for me this year, depending on how things go. From there, I'm gonna roll the dice on a guy, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take Kasparis Yakashonis, and I'm gonna hope I get 2 years from him instead of one.
Okay.
Yep. But I'm looking at
Okay.
now. I'm looking 2 seasons from now at a Braden Smith, Kasparis Yakashonis. I have a 3 that's coming with my next pick. Danny Wolf and Owen Freeman front court. I can rock with that.
Do I have one more pick or 3 more picks? I can't remember.
You have 2 more picks.
I have 3. I have 2 more picks.
2 more.
2 more. Okay. I think I need some point guards here. I don't think I've really drafted point guards. I know Dylan Harper is in there. I'm gonna go with Josh Hubbard, Mississippi State. Awesome guard, productive scorer. Who was the other guy I had? Oh yeah, Walter Clayton Jr. I know I'm only getting 1, maybe 2 years out of him. I think he's only got 1 more year eligibility left, but I think there's a chance he's an All-American this year for Florida.
Yeah, it's a good pick. I've also just talked myself out now that you're out of the running on this. My last pick was going to be Rylan Griffin, and I was going to lock in 2 years of him and be happy. I have scrapped Rylan Griffin because watching you take 2 point guards made me realize I want 3 years of Malik Mack. I'm taking 3 years of Malik Mack. So yeah, my future lineup now becomes Braden Smith, Malik Mack, Kasparis Yakashonis, Danny Wolf, Owen Freeman. Your year 2 lineup essentially is what? Mahaney, Toppin, Murray Boyles, Momcilovic, and Hubbard.
Yep.
A good team. All right.
No size, lots of scoring.
So to summarize our two teams, the Dynasty draft, I went Cooper Flag, Mark Sears, R.J. Davis, Owen Freeman, Danny Wolf, Braden Smith, Kasparis Yakashonis, Malik Mack. You went Dylan Harper, V.J. Edgecombe, Aiden Mahaney, Colin Murray Boyles, J.T. Toppin, Mila Momcilovic, Josh Hubbard, Walter Clayton Jr. No Hunter Dickinson taken in this draft. You okay with that?
Just 1 year. Yeah. I think that's fine. Like I think the 1 year guys you take the high upside NBA freshman, essentially.
I'm with that.
I think you wiped the floor with me this year, but I wiped the floor with you the next two.
Ooh, we're gonna have to test this one to the socials, Brian. We'll